Copilot in Excel. Today, guys, I will be showing you plan mode in Copilot in Excel. I will be showing you the edit mode and the chat only mode. So these are three modes we have for M365 Copilot in Excel. And also we do have the Excel agent, which can be used in the Copilot app. So stay to the end of the video and we will look at the different ways of creating Excel spreadsheets using Copilot. Now we are in a blank Excel workbook. As you can see here, Copilot used to be up here, but now it moved down here. So I can just do this. Once we are there, you will see a couple of new things. This is here, but let's start with the model. First and foremost, you can choose the model. It's 5.54 GPT and you have Claude. So I will choose Claude Opus 4.7. And this is the interesting part because now you have these three modes. You can allow full editing. So Copilot doesn't ask you for permission to proceed. So Copilot just goes ahead and creates whatever it thinks, but based on your prompt, of course. Second one here is plan mode. So plan is just like plan mode in if you're using Claude Code or you're using GitHub Copilot. This is where you give it your prompt, then the agent does some thinking and comes back to you with a suggested plan. And this is really good, to be honest. If you have to build something and you need to verify that what is coming out is exactly what, not exactly, but almost exactly what you ask for. So this is plan. Chat only, this is the old chat only. You can see it actually changes back to the old, not the old, but the out of agent mode. So if I go back to allow editing, you will see everything switches again and I have this. So the two here use the agent mode and this one uses the usual M365 Copilot. That is my assumption, of course. And here you can see that there is web. So I will have web because I'm doing some analysis. Here you can add work content or upload images and files. So let's try this. You can see I have the files here and I can add them here, but I cannot add meeting transcripts or other different things to the agent mode. So it's about time we try a prompt here. So let's take one of my prompts here. Lately, I've been looking at electric vehicles. So I will ask research the top 10 electric vehicle manufacturers globally and create a market analysis workbook, include estimated market share. And what I want to do now is use the plan mode. So I have Opus 4.7 and plan. I send this to Copilot. Copilot goes back there and does its magic, and then I will get the plan. And once I proceed with the plan, Copilot will start creating. So here you can see, let's make it bigger. I'll research top 10 EV manufacturers, and so this is step one. And you will see all the steps that Copilot will be covering in this video. So as you can see here, here is my market plan before I make any changes to your workbook. Create a market overview, and it tells me build comparison charts and create a SWOT analysis and create sources and citations. So if I want to add anything, I can add, let's say, make it top 15. So I want not top 10, but top 15 EV manufacturers. And I'm going to give it a very basic prompt to see if it understands the context. So I'll expand and research the top 15 EV manufacturers. Copilot understood this task and now it's going to recreate the plan. So the goal with this is to let you control what Copilot will be doing at a more granular level after Copilot has been thinking. So it reasoned here. And once I proceed, you will see that Copilot will start planning and then it will start executing in agent mode. So that is how you use Copilot to create worksheets. And later you will see that we can also edit the worksheets using the edit mode. So this is the one way to do that, but we do have another way here. So this is Microsoft. There's 100 ways to probably create an Excel file from using agents. But if you have this Excel agent, you can also do it from here. So if this is deployed for you in your tenants, you will see Excel agent and let's say build comprehensive finite withdrawal. Okay, so this is so my idea is, let's say I give it an idea of agribusiness. Okay, let's say potato farming in Kenya. So this is Excel in the M365 Copilot. And here you can create files. You can also do the same thing. But in this one, there is more, it's more in the app. So you're using the agent in the app here. So what is the primary purpose? Business planning. Yeah, this is business planning. And I want 1 to 5 acres and it should be 3 years. Let's go. So now the good thing with this one is that it asks you for more information. I could have done that in the other one, but here it asks you out of the box and scopes what to do with this file. So let's go back to our original spreadsheet. So as it's still working here, you will see that excellent. I have rich authority. Let me read the chart, business best practices, and build the workbook. So now it's building the workbook. You will see the different sheets here. Let me make it smaller on this side. I do have top 15 here. It's BYD China. Tesla is on the third. Estimated revenue in USD billions. So let's look at the growth trends. You can see Geely Group has been growing by 58. Okay, 3 years. I can see the charts here. So probably Copilot is working on the charts now. And you will have the SWOT analysis and the sources here. So Copilot is still cooking it in here. So guys, this is one way to create stuff in Copilot using Excel. So you see the charts here. Copilot just found the charts and it's finding the right chart to use in there. So if you go back to here, you can see Copilot also is creating my potato marketing. It's gathering Kenya market research data, and you can see the steps here. It's using web search and it's extracting data from potato farming. Guys, this is really good if you do a lot of research and analysis, because you can also get the sources of where this data comes from. So I will let Copilot do the cooking, and then we'll look at the results once it's done. So Copilot M365 in Excel, the in-app version, is now done with everything, and it shows done here. I can press on it, but let me just show you what Copilot has done. So Copilot has found the 15 top EV manufacturers, where they are, the growth, their annual growth, and the market share. Also, it found the trends, the growth trends. It found the charts. So I'm getting a chart here. EV deliveries January to August 2025 by manufacturer. And you can see BYD is the largest. And I can also see the SWOT analysis for each of them, the opportunities, and could save same EU tariffs. And then executive insights, which shows Tesla has market share and down from 13 2 years ago to this. So this is and then the sources, which is the most important thing here, because it's important to verify this, verify that the data is correct. And inside here, you can see what Copilot has actually done. And from there, you can see that Copilot got all the headlines. It got the minor notes, since URL appear as plain text. This is actually a link. And then the market overview, you can see the sources from here too, and you can visit them. And once I'm done, I can just press done, and then I can allow editing. And once I'm done with that, I can start asking questions here. So I will not do this for this case, but you can start editing the same workbook from here. So if you want new charts, if you want extensions, you can continue doing that with the edit mode. That is perfect. Now we have used the edit mode, and if you want a new chat, you can go to a new chat and start asking questions. So you can ask a question like this: analyze this workbook and give me interesting data. So usually I just choose the model. I like choosing the model myself. So you can take auto, which chooses the model for you, but in this case I didn't do that. So you can see what Copilot's doing. It's analyzing the workbook, and it will also use Python here, as you can see, and the status is success, and it's preparing the data. So you will see each step, and once the steps are done, you will get the answer based on the workbook. What I like with this is that you actually see what is going on, and you can see, if you're good at Python, you can see what Copilot is actually doing in the backend. So fantastic. Then I will give it a second and we'll continue. The other one here is actually still working, so this will take a while, and you can see it's using Office JS to create this. So let's give it some seconds, and let's see here, not yet done. Okay, then let's come back in a minute and look at this. So as you can see here, this is the most interesting so what insights I pulled from the YouTube demo, and it says that top 5 have 50.1% of global EV deliveries from last year, and top 3 have 37.8. So this is primarily driven by Tesla, BYD, and Geely Group. Okay, this is cool. And now I'm in chat mode, so nothing will happen to my workbook or sheet here. I will just ask questions. The growth winners, you can see the ones that are growing annually. So this is really good if you don't want to spend time on not deep research, but if you don't want to spend time on research and want sources and data presented to you in a structured way. I recommend using the plan and then edit the data until you're happy with it, and then continue chatting with the data to find insights that you may have not seen without Copilot. So that is Copilot in Excel, guys. Let's go back to this one here. So this is generating the financial model. This one takes a lot of time. So I've created a couple of workbooks before, and it uses a lot of time. So let's give it some minutes and we'll continue from there. So the other agent has been working, and you can see the different, it actually said that it created this Excel workbook with 8 integrated sheets, dashboards, and it's projecting a base case for 510, around 510,000 with 78% year one return on investment. I don't believe this. I think I might need some Kenyans online checking this for me, because this is too good to be true. But as you can see here, I have the assumptions, of course. Farm size is 2 acres and stuff. And then I have the revenue projects. You can see revenue harvesting season, and I can see the operating expenses, pesticides. I don't have any knowledge on this, but now I'm starting to see transportation is a cost, land lease. Oh, with the fuel prices in Kenya now, this has to have gone up. And then you have the certified seed potatoes, and you can see here the inflow, cash flows, inflows, and operating outflows. You can see the net cash flow the first year. This is the capital investment the first years, and the scenario planning, and then the sensitivity analysis for each case. Then you can see my break even analysis here. This is where it breaks even. And then you have the dashboard for the revenue and the operating expenses. So thing is, it says that the labor and the labor cost is quite low, and this is what it has created, at least. So it created this Excel file. I can open in Excel here, and I can continue asking Copilot to fix this file for me. So I can also add screenshots, I can add images and files, and I can also add work content. So if I want to give it content, let's say I want to give it my budget and things that I have in my account to plan based on my base case, then I can also give it and do it from here. So guys, we've gone through M365 Copilot, this Excel agent in there, and we've gone through the Excel modes, the plan mode, edit mode, and the chat mode. So that is what you can do in Excel, and I hope you start using this. So stay tuned, and I will create more videos about Copilot and daily productivity tips in Copilot. Thank you for watching, guys, and always remember to hit the like and the subscribe button. See you in the next video.